all the horses, all 9 of them in the Preakness are here, all of their trainers, all of their connections. It's real cool. And joining me out here at the Stakes Barn right now is Louis Rabot. Louis is a national horse racing analyst, also a horse racing host with Blood Horse. And Louis, this is the type of race where we have a lot of horses that people think, well, that's a favorite. Those aren't great ads. There's one horse, though, that I know you really like, Gosker.
Yeah, Gosker on the outside. He'll break from the 9 today. Only his 4th race ever, this Preakness Stakes. Started his career last spring at Keeneland Racecourse on those baby little 4.5 furlong kinds of things. And usually when a horse is great early in their 2-year-old year, Scott, we don't see them perform at a high level as 3-year-olds. It's very difficult to transform that. You can think of it almost as the kid who was great at basketball in 8th grade and not in high school or college, something like that. But Gosker comes out of a sneaky good race in the Grade 3 Lexington. Last out, it's the last qualifier for the Kentucky Derby. No one out of that race was going to have enough points to qualify, but he was the best of that field by open lengths. What I really like about him is he ran over that 1 1/16 course there at Keeneland with the first finish line. He's going to get a lot more added distance here, and we watched him close into what was a pretty tepid pace, frankly, in that race. He's going to have more to run at here. I love the price in the high teens, 17, 18 to 1, something like that. I don't know that he's good enough to beat journalism in this spot, but if you're looking at an exacta or a trifecta kind of play, he might be there. But then again, last year, how many people had Cesar Gray on top?
Louis is a horse racing insider, embedded sometimes in these ownership teams, the connections. What's it like when there's a race like this, the Preakness, where people are talking about journalism, Sandman, always Bob Baffert's horse, goal-oriented, any race he's in. What do the ownership groups think, like when not a lot of people are talking about Gosker?
Yeah, it's an interesting question, but I think all of them also understand the fact that the Kentucky Derby is what everyone points to, especially in this 3-year-old season. We even save a spot in the barn here for the Derby winner in Baltimore, almost in a show of deference, right? And so I think they understand that part of it. But hey, you know what? You get to run on the biggest day in Maryland. You get to be in front of a crowd of millions of people watching on TV. While I'm sure there's some fatigue for owners with those things, I think you kind of get over it once they're on the track.